Hello everyone, welcome to Moe'S CD Culture Show and Tell. And in this episode, I'm talking about a band that I kind of wish I would have mentioned a little bit before. When I mentioned during my Sparks videos, I would have liked to mention that Sparks had done a collab with this band that I'm about to talk to. Oh, if you've seen the thumbnail, of course you know which band I'm talking about. It's Franz Ferdinand. And I will be leaving a link to the Sparks videos right up here at the end of this video. But let's just get into this, okay? I was introduced to this band by a colleague at work. This is before I even noticed any of the videos or anything like that. So, yeah, a colleague from my work when I was working at the movie theater has suggested that I check this out, and of course I'm a big Franz Ferdinand fan. So the collab that they did with Sparks is called FFS. So it's basically meaning Franz Ferdinand Sparks. And I don't have that album. I really do wish I get that album. That is like high on my list, of course, because I want all the Sparks albums. But let's talk about Franz Ferdinand. Now, this is a pretty cool album. This is their first album, and I'll give you a quick track list. This is Jacqueline, Tell Her Tonight, Take Me Out, which is the first video I had ever seen of Franz Ferdinand when I did start checking them out, and don't know how I missed that video and why I wasn't a fan earlier. And The Dark of the Matinee, Auf Ochs. It's a German word. I'm not. If I butcher those German words, I do sincerely apologize. I wish I had a better pronunciation for you. There's Cheating on You, This Fire, which is my second favorite song and another cool video. There's Darts of Pleasure, Michael, Come On Home, and 40 Degrees. Yeah. Or is it 40 feet? No, sorry, not 40 degrees, 40 feet. Correction. So yeah, this is their first album. And I was so happy when when I went into a secondhand store and found this. This is a companion to this. This is pretty much those songs plus a few others. There's three. I'm not going to go into the detail of the set list here, but yeah, there's one set, two sets, three different concerts of Franz Ferdinand, and I'm pretty sure it's that last one here, that is the best one for me. I really love that. There's some cool bonus tracks. There's a Tour de France, the tour documentary. There's karaoke videos for the for The Dark of the Matinee and Take Me Out. And then there's a CD-ROM feature of the original band website. But also at the bottom here, there's some, on the second disc, there's some extra little bonus stuff of Take Me Out, The Splendor in the Grass Festival, Byron Bay. And then there's Dark of the Matinee and Auckland, and Can't Stop Feeling in Auckland. So yes. So basically everything from this it is from this. So these are companion pieces. I'm so glad to have these. Oh yes. Now to continue, this is going to be maybe a little bit of a longer video because I still have a little bit more to go through. The next album I have of Franz Ferdinand, and I should look into their discography because I'm not sure how many more there are of them. I would like to get everything of them, of course. And this is, of course, you could have it so much better. This is actually the album that I was originally introduced to Franz Ferdinand because this is the album that my friend that worked at the movie theater with me had presented to me. This has The Fallen, Do You Want To, This Boy, Walk Away, Evil and a Heathen, You're the Reason I'm Leaving, Eleanor Put Your Boots Back On, or Eleanor Put Your Boots On is called. Well, that was easy. What You Meant, I'm Your Villain, You Could Have It So Much Better, the title track, Fade Together, and Outsiders. And I can't tell you which album I like better because they're pretty much all equal in my book in most ways. There is one album I find they're my least favorite, but by a small margin, and we'll get to that. So yeah, you could have it so much better. I agree. Now, these next two again are companion pieces. We have Tonight by Franz Ferdinand, of course, and I also have, Blood from Franz Ferdinand, and these are companion pieces. So we'll go with this one first. So it has Ulysses, Turn It On, Know You Girls, Send Him Away, Twilight Omen, Bite Hard, What She Came For, Live Alone, Can't Stop Feeling, Lucid Dreams, Dream Again, and Catherine Kiss Me. And this is basically the remix of this. So they're pretty much the same song, but cool remix. They kind of scrambled the songs around and gave them different titles. So you have the titles like Feel the Pressure, Die on the Floor, The Vegas of Feelings, If I Can't Have You Then Nobody Can, Catherine Hit Me instead of Kiss Me, Backwards on My Face, Feeling Kind of Anxious, Feel the Envy, and Be Afraid. And what I like doing with these two, and I have a particular order that I put them in. I made a playlist. Well, kind of my own special mix of both these together. So what I did was like in this order of these songs. Okay, I kind of made a mix where I put them together and have these songs and kind of corresponding to the flow of this. So it's like a double, like a super long mix of all this together. So like for example, Ulysses would blend into, I think I don't have the list offhand, but I have it on my little player. I have a little MP3 player with that complete mix of both songs intertwined together on this, and I love listening to that mix. It goes on for a nice good hour and a half, and it's really special. So that's Tonight and Blood, these companion pieces. Now the next album I have, I would consider this my least favorite, but I still really love it. And that would be Right Thoughts, Right Words, and Right Action, Franz Ferdinand. And so the first song would be, of course, the title track of Right Action. Then there's Evil Eye, Love Illumination, Stand on the Horizon, Fresh Strawberries, Bullet, Trees and Animals, The Universe Expands, Brief Encounters, and Goodbye Lovers and Friends. And why you see me turning it around like that is because all the titles are kind of like that. So and I like that cool picture with all their wrists, grabbing each other like that. It's cool. So this is not a bad album at all. It's really, really, really great. Really great. Well, I guess this video is not going to be as long as I thought it would be, but we're almost done here. So they're one of their latest albums, and again, if they have more albums, I will be looking into it, and I will be getting them absolutely when I can. So we have Always Ascending. Yeah, this is actually really good too. This is probably my second least favorite Franz Ferdinand album. But again, it's fantastic, and it's I don't want to knock it at all because I still love everything on this. Again, it starts with the title track of Always Ascending. Then there's Lazy Boy, Paper Cages, finally, the, the Academy Award, a song called Lois Lane, Huck and Jim, Glimpse of Love, Feel the Love Go, and the last song, Slow, Slow Don't Kill Me Slow. Yeah, Slow Don't Kill Me Slow. Take a look at that track list here. So yeah, those are it's a decent album. Now, last but not least, and this is, if you go back and look at my Bell and Sebastian videos that I did for the Bell and Sebastians, at the end I presented Late Night Tales. I have two of them. I have two of these. This is a special CD series. It's called Late Night Tales, and I have two of the Bell and Sebastians. I have the Bell and Sebastian Part 1 and Part 2 of this. But I also have the Franz Ferdinand version of that. Now, I'm not going to go into the track list of this, but I will mention the very first track being the Franz Ferdinand song, you know, and that would be Leaving My Old Life Behind. It's exclusive Jonathan Halper cover version, and I think they just give me a quick little check here. There's some really great stuff on here. There's Sandy Nelson, Let There Be Drums. That's awesome. There's Life Without Borders by Newtown. There's what else is there? James Brown, King Heroin. That's cool. Paul McCartney and Wings is on this. This is they have 1985. I love that song. That's a great Paul McCartney song. Just the highlights here. Yeah, and yep, that's all I'm going to say on that one for now. And what these Late Night Tales are is what I believe is that it's the band. Okay, same thing with the Bell and Sebastian. It's the band that compiles these songs that most influenced their music. So when you listen to the Late Night Tales, you're basically listening to the influences that influenced the band. And I'm kind of surprised because Franz Ferdinand is a big Sparks fan, and they did that collab with Sparks, and there's no Sparks songs on here. There's not a single Sparks song on this compilation. And you would think there would be because, you know, they're connected that way. But that doesn't matter because I will get the FFS someday, eventually. Absolutely. So yeah, I can't talk about Franz Ferdinand without mentioning the Bell and Sebastian and the Sparks. Which is, you know, if you don't know them, if this is your first introduction to my channel and this is the first video because you're a Franz Ferdinand fan and you don't know about Sparks and that, go check that out. I'm sure you'll love it as much as I do. So that is going to conclude this episode of Moe'S CD Culture Show and Tell. And before I leave, I want to give again another massive shout out to Mr. Jones 1972, a YouTube channel that I'm a small supporter of. He gave, in his very last video, he gave me a cool little shout out, a little tiny shout out, but that's all I asked for. I don't need any more than that. That is perfect for me. And so yeah, if you have a chance, go check out Mr. Jones 1972. His channel is great. I would love to try to leave a comment, the link to his channel below, but for some reason when I try to leave links to other people's channels below, my computer's old and kind of wonky sometimes, and sometimes doesn't want to go. I'm going to try to leave a link to his channel below. If you click on it and it goes to somewhere else, I sincerely apologize. It's not for lack of trying. It's just a lack of my computer working well. So, having said that, please everybody Be safe, take care, have a good day, evening, night, wherever you may be. I will see you on the flip side, and have a good day, everyone. Later.